What's going on YouTube? It's your boy iFlagcap here, back with another YouTube video of Destiny, and this time I do have another Crucible match for you guys to be looking at. I'm going to be playing Control, which is similar to the Dominion and hardpoint modes from Call of Duty. Excuse me. Pretty tired. It's been a long morning already. I'm about to go to work after this and then another class. So Wednesday's below is the moral of the story to take away from that. But make sure you're also staying tuned to iWaveGames.com for all of your recent updates on gaming news, reviews, opinions, etc., etc. And I did really quickly want to say, go ahead and check out another YouTuber from our site, Kenatonic, and Refuge. Both of those guys have YouTube channels that are pretty good, and I like their videos. So anyway, I guess I'm not really going to be breaking down the gameplay too much for this. I put it up in the background to just be kind of like a backdrop to what we're going to be discussing, which is Destiny overall. But I will say a couple quick things about this game. I make some questionable decisions. It was a close game. At one point it was 3v6 and we still ended up winning. I did have the highest score on the team with the most assists, and we won. So that's like really all there is to say about that. I think you can only really, I can be critical of my gameplay, you guys can be critical of the gameplay, but in the end of the day we won, and I was searching by myself, which is in and of itself a difficult feat when you're playing against parties of 3 or 4, 5 or 6. So anyway, just a couple things. So they just recently updated Destiny, and they included the Queen's Emissary, which is a new type of merchant and faction related to this story. For those of you that aren't entirely sure, spoiler alert, the Queen is, the Queen of the Awoken, this subclass of, subclass or species that you can also be when you do your character creation. But of course, Bungie and Destiny give you little to no fucking relevancy on how this group came about, what they're all about, or, what their purpose is in the story. And in fact, the only thing that you do for them is complete one mission in order to get a part, which unlocks the final mission. And as Angry Joe has said in his review, and I definitely think you guys should check out his rant on Destiny if you haven't already, there's no real point of them being in the story except to drive DLC content later on. So fuck you, Activision, that's kind of bullshit. Second of all, back to the point, the Queen's Emissary just came out, and yet again, just another faction that can sell you goods similar to, worse than, better than any other faction in the game, and that requires a shit ton of grinding to unlock. I can't say how disappointed I am enough in the way that Destiny and Bungie and Activision, I think more so than Bungie, have chosen to go about working with your character in-game, and the way that you level up. But when I had done my previous videos, and I guess to clarify, I do like Destiny, I think it's fun, but it's kind of bullshit to a certain degree. When I made my previous videos, I was, just about level 20, a little slightly above. Hadn't really gotten into the grind fest yet. And truth be told, if you guys know anything about Destiny or watched any other streams of it, you know that once you hit 20, it's all about replaying the same missions over and over again for the hope of random drops to level up your character, and just searching randomly spawning chests on patrol missions that give you little to no experience and are not very fun, looking for elements to upgrade your gear. Which in and of itself is really lame and incredibly boring, not only to watch but also to play. But apart from that, even within these patrol missions, etc., you spawn in the exact same location every time. This is another point that Angry Joe made in his rant and in review, where it's not even like I'm doing the same, or I'm exploring the same map but spawning in a different location every time. It's literally every single time I go to a patrol mission to search for 16 bits of relic iron to upgrade my helmet so I can go up a light level to do a raid that gives me more random loot, it puts me in the exact same place again and again. I don't understand how this system came into being. I don't get why it's there. I don't know how it was approved, quite frankly, by Bungie, which makes me think that it really wasn't. And there's been some rumors as well pertaining to the story on some Reddit threads. And again, this is courtesy of Brokengamezhd, Angry Joe, and other YouTubers. This guy's really sneaky. But there's been these Reddit threads that say the story for Destiny was in fact supposed to be much more expansive. And what happened was they cut it down, and now they're trying to sell it to us in little bits of DLC. I don't know. I just don't understand the point of it. I think it's wrong, both ethically from a business standpoint. I mean, I guess here's the thing. From a business standpoint, the figures have come out. In the first week, Bungie made 500 million, no, something, give or take. They made a lot of money. I think it was close to $500 million back on Destiny just in the first week. So right away, they made their nut, so to speak. They got all the money back they wanted from the game. And they're not necessarily, you know, they shouldn't be inclined, or they should be, but they probably aren't inclined to do much more other than that because they already made their money back. And I guess that's just kind of sad. I kind of would say overall that I expected more from the company that brought us Halo, and I just can't help but notice that partners with Activision are so money-centric that it's almost unforgivable to a certain degree. I guess, okay, so here's the other thing. Activision, obviously, they're known for Call of Duty. There's a new Call of Duty coming out, Advanced Warfare, and there's been some gameplay that was put up on YouTube. I encourage you guys to check it out, and just to see how groundbreaking and revolutionary it really is, because to me, it looks like the exact same fucking animations and gun types and game modes that have been used in every Call of Duty for the last 8 years.
You captured Zone B.
Doesn't seem very original to me. Doesn't seem like the money that the consumer spends on the game at 60. If I'm gonna buy this game for $60 and you guys are gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars off it in a yearly cycle, one of these games comes out every year. Granted, it's a 3-year development cycle per studio now that they added Sledgehammer. There should be significant changes. There should be enough difference per title to keep me coming. And I guess the point of it is that it doesn't really matter to them because people still buy it. So here's what I have to say. I'm going to get Call of Duty, and I know plenty of other people are as well. But if you're going to complain about it, and if you're going to hate on it, like me, if you really want to make a change, you shouldn't buy the game. The problem is that everyone gets the game. I've talked about the guilty bag. I've talked about this in the previous video. Everyone buys the game. Most gamers I know, at least. And so you're inclined to pick it up just to stay relevant within your friend's community. And that's kind of how I feel with Destiny now. After about 2 weeks, you know, it's like I want to hit level 27 so that I can do the raid and get the gear. I want to be able to, you know, play the expansion packs to pick up on the story. Maybe we'll get another 2 minutes of cinematic in addition to 30 minutes total of cinematic and story in this game. In a, I mean, debatably $500 million budget, though that's what the numbers are saying, or that's what people have been saying about their numbers they spent on the game. I don't think Bungie has confirmed that, you know, I think they've come out and said, actually, like, we never said that. You expect more, right? And what was I saying? What was the point? Oh, yeah, so people are still playing this. When I log on to Xbox Live, you know, first of all, I don't have that many games on the Xbox One yet because, let's be honest, there hasn't really been that many great ones. I don't care what IGN's top 25 Xbox One games say when half of them are actually 360 releases redone. There hasn't been that many good games. And so when I log on, it's like, what are my friends playing? Oh, they're playing Destiny. And what are they doing? Oh, they're doing daily missions, which is, you know, go kill 200 of the same enemy you've already killed on the same mission you've already done 3 times. And this time, you'll get favor with the Queen and up your rank with her so you can buy more gear that's not nearly as good as ranking up in any other faction. And guess what? They're all separate, and you have to buy an item to get experience for that faction and wear it in order to have the experience go towards it. Is it starting to add up here? Is it starting to make sense that it's just kind of bullshit? Like, it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think it's a good model. I don't know who at Bungie or Activision thought that this would be the way to go. And they're promising more content, and to be honest with you, they better fucking make more free content very regularly available and drastically different, or else this game is going to be done in about 2 weeks. We already have someone who's hit the level cap, right? And the expansion doesn't come out until, I believe, December. So what are they supposed to be doing for the rest of these couple months? They're going to play something else, and I don't blame them. As Angry Joe has said, again, giving a lot of credit to his review, because, well, here's the other thing. The company that I'm affiliated with, iWave Games, put out a review, and this is something that kind of peeves me, is I said I was going to be doing the review for that game. I texted the guy, my head editor, and told him I was going to be sending him a review in a week. In that time, he put out his own review with a score that is completely different than what I would have given it. He gave it a 9. I wanted to give it a 7.5. I finished my article, I sent it over to him, and it has since not been put up. So just so you guys know what I would have said, I'm giving this game a 7.5, maybe even a 7 now. And really the saving grace of it is the multiplayer that you're watching right now. This is fun. And even in this, though, even when they balance all of the weapon damage, I've run into guns that because of their perks, which they don't neutralize, right, things that make them reload quicker or aim faster, etc. There was a guy who literally could kill me in 2 shots with a handgun. No matter who it was on the team, 2 shots, because his bullets did extra damage when crouched, and because the last bullet in the clip did more damage. Just completely unfair. And also, the more that I think about it, the less fun it is, in my opinion, to be able to start with a shotgun and sniper and just pick up ammo on the map that spawns relatively every 20 seconds. Look right here, there's some more. It has become more so Call of Duty in that sense, right? What I really enjoy about this game, multiplayer-wise, is when you get team shot going on and when you get in a one-on-one gun battle with a primary rifle against someone else. Which is really just me saying, like, oh, it's like Halo, I can't wait. I like the fact that it feels somewhat like Halo still. That being said, you know, I can't wait for the Halo Master Chief Collection. And definitely going to be playing the crap out of that. And the Evil Within, that's coming out soon. That'll be a nice change of pace type of game. So really looking forward to, you know, picking that up, doing a little bit of survival horror again, getting back to kind of like the roots, I guess, for this channel, like what they were about as far as me playing Dead Space. I thought that was kind of the series that I did that really launched me enjoying doing Let's Plays. And so I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to that, getting a little more humor in, because quite frankly, the gaming industry has been a little abysmal as of late, except for a few games, which are more PC based. You know, I'm thinking of The Binding of Isaac and League of Legends, another couple games I've been playing more regularly over the past couple months instead of console games. So, I don't know, I guess that was just a quick rant about Destiny. Not even quick, it's like 10 minutes or whatever. So if you listened to it this far, good job, and, you know, thanks for checking it out and being supportive. Evil Within comes out on the 12th or 11th of October, I believe. So whenever that comes out, I'll be getting the shit out of that. In the meantime, I will be posting up some more Destiny gameplay, just of the multiplayer, so you guys can see the different maps and stuff. This map is actually one of my favorite. I think that the control points are in good locations, and, you know, that's something you can kind of praise about the multiplayer, is that the map design is good, it fits with the abilities and the speed that the game plays at, and the gunplay is fantastic. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the stats really quick. As you can see, we won, got best around, so top of the team, and just wanted to say, you know, thanks again for checking out the video. So here we go, let's look at this. Completed a couple bounties, good stuff, and 26 kills, 12 assists. Probably died like 17 times, give or take, you know, but whatever. Like, the assists are what's important, the captures are what's important, and we won is what's actually most important. You can see right there. So, thanks for checking it out, guys. Don't forget to check out iWaveGames.com, and I'll see you guys next time with more Destiny gameplay. Peace.